Hi, and welcome to Between Two Pines. I'm your host, District Chair Jeff Lehman, and with me is the man of Steele, James Steele, our Commissioner of Engineering and Public Works. Welcome to the show, James.
Well, thank you.
And you have many responsibilities here at the district, among them the District Road Network. We'll talk about that in a second, but also garbage, solid waste. Nothing like talking about trash. We're talking trash today on Between Two Pines. But you are making some changes. We are making some changes as district, all designed to sort of make things more efficient and better for the environment and to make our landfill last longer. So one of the things we're going to change, people have been talking about this, clear bags. Why are we going to ask people to use clear bags?
Yeah, so thank you for that. The Clear Bag program is really to make sure people are making the right choices when they dispose of their waste. The clear bags allow folks to take a last-minute reflection of what they put in there. What we're finding is that in many cases, more than 50% of the material that's in garbage is organics. And organics generate methane if they end up in the landfill, which is a significantly more impactful greenhouse gas. So we're managing the landfill capacity, but also dealing with aspects of climate change at the same time.
Fighting climate change. It's funny how much just seeing that what you're throwing out can make a difference. There's already 2 million Canadian households that have clear bags. I know it's something different for people, but we believe this is going to make a big impact.
Yeah, I think so. And you know, change is hard. I think the reality is changing behaviors is difficult. And it might be, you know, you got to retrain your children, or the children have to retrain their parents.
Yeah.
I think but I think as we're more aware of the materials that we're putting in the trash, perhaps we're more conscious on what we're buying, and we're sort of managing the best end of the pyramid.
All about making the landfill last longer, producing less greenhouse gases, throwing less stuff in the ground, and that's better for our kids, better for our future in Muskoka, and better for our wallets because it helps keep the cost down. Another thing that you do as the man of Steele is manage our district road network and transportation. And we know getting around in Muskoka, not always easy, but we try and make it easier as we make improvements to the transportation network over time. Tell us some of the things we're going to be looking at in terms of that transportation master plan.
Yeah, so the transportation master plan is really to put a 30-year plan on the district road network. Historically, the district road network was created just out of convenience or an existing road, a small road that eventually evolved over time. The master plan really gives us sort of that North Star, so that as staff we can say, here's the direction we're going. I think one of the key components of the master plan is to develop alternative routes and diversion routes. And if anyone was impacted by the culvert replacement on 169 a couple of years ago, the diversion or the detour was significant. And so really looking at the entire network and how do we support transportation across the district in a way that folks that support the community, but also get goods and people from community to community.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a thing in Muskoka, right? If you think about it, there's too often, only one way to get there, right? And if you can create alternative routes and those options for people, not only can we help reduce the delays that are out there, but it's actually safer in terms of the overall network as well. And we've got some big projects on the go right now. Taylor Road Bridge, Bay and Beyond. How are our big projects going at the moment?
Yeah, so the great news is Bay and Beyond is moving exactly as planned. We finished paving the first stage of the work, and we're ready to move over to the second stage. Now, the James Street detour will still be in place for stage 2. And we understand and appreciate everyone's patience as we work through this project. It is critical that we make it happen, but we're really pleased with the work that's happened so far, and we're tracking very much on the appropriate path. Taylor Road Bridge, we finished the third of the 3 closures required to replace that aging water main, and we're right in the middle, now of finalizing that commissioning, and we're getting prepared in the next few weeks to reopen the bridge to two-way traffic.
And as always, in our newsletter, Between Two Pines, there is a ton of information about what's going on here in Muskoka. We've got information about the changes to garbage and recycling, our water quality monitoring program. This is something that's very cool. We have students, our staff, who go out and test the water quality in Muskoka's lakes. It's so important, and we do this as part of our water quality monitoring initiative. They're out there right now building 40 years of data, building on 40 years of data. So you can find out more about that. We've got training opportunities for small businesses, and as always, the latest and greatest from District Council. So get it in your inbox later this week. Subscribe on our website. Again, muskoka.on.ca. Thanks for joining us on Between Two Pines.